So Matt, I've got this Instagram channel and I've got all these followers and they love me. And every time I post, they just like everything. And it's amazing. And I'm so popular, but I'm not making any money. What's wrong? First of all, slow down. Second of all, you're not asking them to buy anything, are you? You don't have a product, you don't have an offer, you don't have a business. All you have is a social media channel, right? It's kind of like a TV station with no ads. It doesn't make any sense. So you need to actually build an offer for them. If you're wondering what you need to offer, or you've got an offer that you want to tweak, let me help you out with that. And then you can start selling that to your followers 2 out of every 10 posts or so, and start seeing things skyrocket in your business because that's what you want, right? Okay, so how to create an offer. You don't actually start with the product, right, which is you. Or for example, you don't want to start with, oh, I can sell this hair care line, or I can sell this coaching program. You want to start with the problems that your followers face. So assuming that your followers are your ideal customers, which is another conversation. But if we assume that your followers are your ideal target customers, then you have to start thinking about what keeps them up at night and what the biggest problems are that they have all the time. And ideally, if you're watching this and you have a lot of followers on one of these platforms, you probably know. If you don't know, it probably means you're just sort of running it too thin or you're not actually engaging with them. So I would definitely do that. You want to start having real conversations with people so that you can really get a sense for what they care about. And then you can empathize with them and then build a product around that. But business exists to solve problems. People start businesses to fill a hole in the market. That hole is a problem that needs to be solved, so a business swoops in and solves that problem. And that comes in with the offer. So you have to start with the avatar first, your ideal target customer first. Figure out who they are. There's a whole thing in my book on the persona exercise. I also have a video on the persona exercise on how to do this. I'll link that in the description. And then you can figure out who exactly your ideal target customer is. And if you know who your ideal target customer is, then you know what they care about and you know what their problems are. If you know what their problems are, then you can create solutions for them. And that's where you start. So if you're facing X problem, I have Y solution. Y solution is like nothing you've ever seen before because of A, B, C. So that's the basics of an offer. It's not the basics of a sexy offer, but it's the basics of an offer. If you want to ratchet that up, that's when you start talking about guaranteeing things, bundling things, that kind of thing. But if you have a bunch of followers and you're not making any money from them, the best thing that I can say to do is develop an offer. So make a list of all of the problems, the big emotional problems that they face. Not necessarily relating to like why they follow you necessarily, but the problems that they face in life. If they're all your ideal target customer, or a lot of them are, you're probably going to find some commonality there. And then you can build an offer off of that. You say, oh, okay, that's the core problem. So then I think the obvious solution is this. What's my version of this solution that's super unique? And then you can take that to the bank. Okay? And there's much more that we can drill down on offers, but that's where I would start. And then you want to be promoting that offer 2 out of every 10 posts so that you continue to let people know that, hey, I'm giving you value all the time, but not just that, I also have a way that you can have a deeper relationship with me, which ideally, if you're doing everything right, that's what they want to do. Because what's the point of a follower otherwise? I mean, for you to feel good about yourself at night, I don't think that's a good enough reason. I think that you need to actually have a reason to have these followers. You got to turn it into something. Otherwise, it's just vanity, right? It's just a number, unless you actually turn it into something. And that's where the offer comes in. Now, I don't want to like put the brakes on your progress too much here because you're probably going to say, okay, Matt, I watched this video. Now I got to make an offer. I'm going to think about that. Here's what I want you to do. A few things. Number 1, identify that core problem I talked about. Number 2, identify potential solutions. Number 3, develop a lead magnet off of that. So some sort of PDF download, like a checklist or something like that. Set up a simple landing page and something like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels or whatever it is. And then just tell your followers to go there to solve that problem. Hey, I made this checklist. It's all free. If you want to solve this problem, I made a checklist to help you solve that problem. Go and get it. Here's the link. And then you can send them there and start gauging the response. And what's amazing about this is that you're getting what we would call first-party data. You want to make sure to get their email addresses. Never rely on a social platform for everything in your business. all of your followers, like they're kind of meaningless until like you get them onto your list. That's where you build the real community. So you want to build that email list, and then you can start working on your offer. And then if that really works well, you're like, wow, 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 people are really responding to this specific problem solution thing. I should create an offer or a product out of this solution. Then you can go deeper, charge more for it, get high paying clients, bada bing, bada boom. There you go. I make videos like this all the time. Please subscribe if you would, unless you didn't like the video, in which case, get the fuck out of here. Okay, bye.